In the heart of Golden Gate Park, there are 6 American bison. Locals, tourists, and curious minds admire the bison every day. And they tend to have a lot of questions.
Like, how old are they?
Do they want to ram humans?
What kind of food do you guys feed it?
I don't know that question. So I actually work for Rec and Park, so we maintain all the fences and everything wherever the buffalo go.
All great questions. And here's another from one of our listeners, Paul Irving.
I'm really curious to know, what's the story behind the bison in Golden Gate Park?
The answer goes back hundreds of years. In the 1500s, there were an estimated 30 million bison in North America. But as European Americans expanded into the West, the species was decimated. Millions were slaughtered for their hides, bones, and meat. Others were killed recreationally, like the bison shot from trains or during bison killing competitions. The U.S. Army even encouraged the slaughter in order to cut the resources of Native Americans. Estimates claim 5,000 bison were killed each day from 1872 to 1875. This destroyed bison populations, and early conservationists took note.
When Golden Gate Park was created in the 1870s, it was designed by William Hammond Hall. The idea was to recreate a little bit of the Wild West.
The first bison came to the park in 1891. Over the years, more bison moved into the paddock. They mated, and a number of calves were born. By 1918, 30 bison lived in Golden Gate Park. Ever since, they've been a fixture.
Winding drives run from the city center to the sea. A singing waterfall in the heart of the park makes the city seem far away. Buffalo graze peacefully, reminiscent of the great herds that roamed the prairies and plains of the early West.
The bison we see today are not descended from those original bison. In 1984, when the herd was in bad shape, former Mayor Dianne Feinstein and her husband Richard Bloom helped pay to replenish the herd. The old animals were moved to a pasture near San Bruno Jail and replaced with an all-female herd, which was replaced again in 2011. They've been all-female because there's no need to breed them anymore.
They're one of the great conservation stories of the 20th and 21st centuries. Again, when you're down to 1,000 animals, that's not a big number. So it speaks great volumes that we are able to not only bring them back from extinction, but also continue to work to preserve them. And that work continues today.
Now there are hundreds of thousands of bison. And while conservation is one factor, bison meat is another. Many bison alive today are raised on farms. And just to be clear, San Francisco isn't selling bison meat, right?
No.
Okay.
We're really interested in conserving them here, not farming them. I don't look at our job as to create bison, but I think it is an important element of the park that people share this park with animals. To have them here is a pretty strong symbolic reminder of connecting people to nature, particularly in a big city.
So there you have it. What started as a conservation effort is now a labor of love. This is Jessica Placzek with Bay Curious.